Hi everyone, welcome to Just Saying. I'm Everett.
Deja.
We're here, back again. Sorry we didn't post last
Back
week.
again.
Back made, right, stack the ends. Tell my mom Miss Slim Shady back the end. Okay, so, anyways, we were supposed to post last week. We told you that we would, and we didn't.
However,
that did not happen.
yeah.
Our schedules conflicted. There was literally not a single time that we could. But we're here now. We already tried recording this week. It didn't work out.
At all.
We scrapped it.
Now we're here.
We went back to the drawing board, and now we're here. So we're just going to kind of talk, because we never really have... We, occasionally have, prepared topics to talk about, but, it never really happens. Also, I apologize for any background noise. Sorry in advance. Hopefully it'll be over soon. But yeah, anyways, we're just going to kind of talk about our days because why not?
Real.
Do you want to go first or should I?
You can go first, I guess.
Okay. Well, this morning I woke up, as one would hope. Well,
Bye. Oh.
sometimes not. But yeah, got up, good little 6:30. I do this thing where I get up at 6:30 every day, and then I set a 10-minute timer and go back to sleep.
I do that.
And then I wake up at 6:40, and then I am on my phone for 10 minutes, and then I get out of bed, and then I start doing what I need to do. So I took a quick little shower, got dressed, and then I stopped by my work to get some coffee, because I am very lucky because my work is right on the way to school, so I can just stop there. Got a little coffee, showed up to school. I got some frustrating news about prom. So we basically just have a lot less money than we thought we had because of things that are out of our control. I'm on the prom planning committee, I guess. So it's just really frustrating because we have a lot of stuff planned and it's going to be hard to execute with a lot less money. But anyways.
But it'll work out.
Yeah, we'll make it.
Because it did last year.
Yeah, we'll make it good.
Last year was a mess.
Yeah.
Going through everything and stuff.
Yeah.
But it all worked out pretty good.
Yeah. But yeah.
One thing that could have been better though was the food. I'm not gonna lie.
This year's
I didn't
food will
even
be,
touch them.
This year's food will be much
Then they
better.
brought us donuts at the end. I touched the donut. I didn't think I ate my donut.
I didn't eat a donut, I don't think.
I
It was
picked
so
one up.
weird. They our prom last year, our school does junior senior proms, so we both went to the same prom. Is that everywhere? I feel like some schools just have senior prom.
I don't know how high school works.
Whatever. But honestly, yeah. But last year our prom had they had barbecue, but it was it was buffet style. So you just go up and make a plate. There was rolls.
On Main Street, it's right next to Village Burger, but on the
I don't know Tucker
on the other side of the whatever. But what's it called? I think it's Ford's Barbecue or something like that.
I don't know. Shout out to Ford's Barbecue. I'm sure your food is delicious. Why do I look so white right now?
Yeah.
The camera is very overexposed. Hold on. Okay, that's whatever. Anyways, so last year's prom had barbecue, which I really had an issue with because I paid out of my own pocket for my suit, and it was a good little chunk of money, and I didn't exactly want food that was gonna spill on me. So that was just kind of frustrating because I really just don't understand why you would pick barbecue for a prom because it didn't fit the theme. The theme was Crystal Gala also, which didn't really make sense. Last year's prom was a lot.
Yeah, it was because they were, Cause it was first prom being back. Yeah, nobody know what they're doing.
Because it was their first prom in 3 or 4, not 4. It was 2 or 3 years. Mm-hmm. Well, because there wasn't one for the class of 2020. There wasn't one for class of 2021. And that's it. But there was one for class of 2022. Because that was last year. So it had been 2 years since they had done a prom, whatever. And they barely had any money. But this year, basically, we have all these big plans, and a lot of them are like already coming through, and like it's gonna be good, but our budget is just really small right now because of some other things. So I got that news. That was kind of frustrating, but we'll make it work. And let's see, first period, I'm taking intro to team sports first period because I did not ever play a sport, so I never got an extra PE credit. So I'm taking
Basically PE.
Yeah,
I don't know why they named it that.
Well, because we play like a different sport like every time. It's not, we don't do like normal like PE exercises.
You playing a sport is hilarious.
I know, but it's so fun because, well, I got lucky because basically it's like all of the seniors who have never played a sport. So it's like the people who aren't athletic kind of. I mean, sorry, not, that's like a read. If you guys are listening, love you. But like, I would say that we're like the less athletic ones because we never played sports, whatever. And yeah, so that class, I don't even remember what we played. There was like hula hooping involved. At one point we played Pac-Man. I don't know.
Pac-Man?
It's honestly a joke of a class. There's like, it can't be real. I question my life every day because there's no way that class exists.
Wasn't the PE teacher that guy who like won a Grammy?
Yeah, he's like Grammy nominated or something. Yeah. Shout out to my PE coach. He's
absolutely not. I listened to like one of the beats or something, and that song was trash. Like,
sorry, Coach A.
I'm sorry, like.
Sorry, Coach.
But a Grammy.
Sorry, he's Grammy nominated, not Grammy winning.
It shouldn't have been nominated. Honestly, that's just how I feel. But it's okay. Anyways.
Yeah, so that was first period. Second period, I'm working on a little project in ceramics, so I finished that up. Talked to Cabron a little bit. Hi, Cabron, by the way.
Shout out LeBron James, Evil Twin.
Wow. So yeah, that's what I did. Ceramics. That's.
Okay.
Yep. Finished my little project. I have to start a new one tomorrow, but I don't feel like it because I've been working on the same thing for like 2 weeks. So third period, had multicultural literature, talked to my favorite teacher, one of my favorite teachers. Spent some time, we did this little assignment where we like wrote out like the plot points of a story, and then we had to like create a, what's it called? Allegory, about like, we had to like set a goal and then like list out obstacles, and then we had to create an allegory from the goal and the obstacles. So mine was like, my goal was to live in New York, and my allegory was like a guy who lives in this world where like he wants to go to heaven, but you have to like okay, so basically like you have to like apply to get in, and there's like a certain, like the door closes, so he like got denied, so he couldn't get in, and he was a bad person in his life or whatever. So like the whole point of it is that like once he like realized that he did wrong things and like his mentality changed, then like he was able to make it through the door before it closed. And it was inspired by the first episode of season 2 of Euphoria, because it's called trying to get to heaven before they close the door. So I was just thinking of that because I was thinking about Euphoria, so then I just based the story off of that.
Really? Also, I want to say something real quick. It's totally off topic. I was just looking at the camera, and I'm sitting here like, and then cause somebody told me, it was like, you be looking mean in the podcast. I'm like, this is my resting face. So I gotta, it's actually smile more. Here's me smiling, guys.
Oh God. Yeah, so I did that third period. Fourth period, just did prom stuff, made a little spreadsheet, finalized some decorations, started budgeting. Yeah, just a lot of prom stuff every day, all day. Because our prom is early this year, just because based on like the dates that we could find for venues and saving money, because it's cheaper to have it before prom season. So it's going to be March 18th, which is like right before prom season starts. So it's kind of good for us. Because last year our prom was like mid-May, so it was like after everybody's prom. But I feel like it's, but I feel like it's
days before graduation. Yeah, it was a lot going on.
But I feel like it's better to have your prom first than last. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because ours is also going to be really like cool. Like the pictures are going to be sick.
Yeah.
So like, I'm excited to like post.
Last year was so funny because literally like we had like the track meet, the big track meet, that final track meet, like the one that meant everything to us. And then first of all, that was a lot because they had the time was supposed to be like we were supposed to all be at the track by 3, and that's when races were gonna start. You know, that's when all the events were gonna start. But then the day before, they're like, just like we like, so we're gonna have to meet like 9 a.m. And we're like, what? Excuse me?
Absolutely not.
So literally, we like all of us. Who was it? I don't know. It was like me and maybe Taylor or somebody, but I don't know. We were all kind of just. We're like, what do we do? What do we do? So then somebody was like, okay, I'll just drive all y'all. And we're like, okay, but that was a lot because we had the track meet, and then we had prom, and then we had graduation, and it was just a lot.
Yeah, because graduation was what?
Where I don't know my graduation.
I think it was like the 17th or something.
No, I think it was either the 14th or the 16th.
It was the 16th. I was close.
Prom was the 12th?
Yeah. So it was literally like 4 days. It was so much going on. And then I had a prom after party too. So like I went to prom, had that whole thing. But beforehand, we had school that day, I think.
Prom?
Did we the day of school? Because you hadn't graduated yet, so you were still going.
I was going to go anyway.
I don't remember.
I don't think we went to school that day.
No, we didn't. What am I thinking of?
Graduation, we had went to school. No, it was prom.
It was.
We did go to school that day.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
We did.
Yeah,
we had graduation practice. Yeah. And then we got to leave early.
Yeah.
So that's why I didn't remember.
Yeah. I think me and Bella checked out early. I'm pretty sure.
The only reason I remember is because I have a video of Benito walking. Like we were practicing our walking across the stage. Mm-hmm. He had shorts under his sweatpants, and he had his sweatpants down to the ground and walking with his shorts. And I have a video of that, and Deanna's in the background with her bonnet on, and then I turned the camera to me, and I had my bonnet on and the scarf. So I remember. Oh yeah,
because y'all had your prom hair. Mm-hmm. I forgot.
And, you can't reveal all of that. You can't reveal all of that.
Yeah, because we had a school day. Because prom was on a Thursday. May 12th was a Thursday, by the way. It wasn't a weekend.
It was a Thursday?
Yeah, it was a Thursday. Because then Friday was senior skip day, but I skipped too.
Oh, then when was the little potluck thing?
Potluck?
Or what was it? Some event after that me and Benito came to. Maybe it was a week after.
Oh, are you talking about the outside thing?
Yeah.
Oh, that was like after graduation.
Oh.
Because that was like last day of school, I think. Because it was like
No, I don't think it was.
It was like field day. Like it was they called it a block
was it
party.
The last day of school?
I don't know, but it was like almost.
Yeah, almost. I don't think it was last
but it was after y'all graduated. Anyways, sorry, back to my day. The camera's flashing red, but we're just going to go until it dies. Because it'll last long enough. So yeah. Oh, wait. Actually, no. I finished my day. Wait. No, I didn't.
Went to fourth period.
Did prom stuff. And then we finalized decorations and then got in the car, drove to work, clocked in right at 4. And then I was told that we were closing early. We normally close at 10, but we closed at 7 today. So I got to leave like kind of early. Then I went with Lydia to CVS to buy some face wash and face lotion.
I need to buy eyeliner. That remind me. Sorry.
Real. And that's basically it. And then I did my little work. I went to CVS and then I came home. And now we're here.
Remind me after this, I have to ask you a favor, but I need to say that because I'm going to forget.
Okay. I'm not going to remember until this comes out probably. Anyways, I'll remember. And then I was driving home and I got a little text from Deja and she was like, "Are you home?" And I didn't answer because I was driving. And then she called me.
Yeah, because I figured you were driving.
And said, "I'm at your house." And I said, "Oh." And I was like 2 minutes away. So then I pulled in and I did backed into the little parking spot. Then
Also, you almost hit. It looked like you almost hit the curb from where I was standing.
No, it's just because it's angled.
Yeah, I know that, but my mom was like, "Is he gonna hit the curb?" I was like, "No, just watch, just watch."
It's so annoying because the line for the spot is here, but the curb is slanted.
Yeah, so it's kind of like a V.
Like you either look,
but it's like a slight V.
Well, yeah, it either looks like you're crooked because you're parallel to the curb, or it looks like you're crooked because you're parallel to the spot, and then there's a like triangle gap. It's annoying, but whatever. Now we're here. That was my little day in a cute little 20 minutes.
Oh, my turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing, huh? Anyways, so my alarm went off at 6:30, but girl, I was not waking up. Y'all got me.
For real?
Tell me why. I told Siri, I was like, wake me up in 5 minutes. And so she did that. She put in a little timer.
Love that.
That 5 minutes went by so quick. I was like, oh no.
No.
Oh no. So
that's why I do 10.
I kept doing 5 and 5 and 5 until it was 30 minutes after that, and it was 7. So I was like, okay, maybe I'll get up now.
Yeah.
Just maybe. So then I got up, finally, did my little... I actually really didn't do much of my routine today. I literally just, like, washed my face, brushed my teeth. Well, brushed my teeth, then I washed my face. And I, like, literally just put lotion on and I put clothes on and I walked out the door.
Real.
Because I was like... I did not feel like doing nothing. I did not feel like putting on an outfit for real.
Makes sense.
Excuse me. We're supposed to wear all black. Oh, by the way, I'm in cosmetology school. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, she's in cosmetology school, by the way.
It's okay. I don't really like it, but I'm doing it only because I can. If I do it, then I can get my car soon.
Oh my god. I think we talked about this in the first episode, and you were like, I'm starting soon. And now you actually started.
Yeah, I was supposed to start in the summer.
But she took off the time that she needed, and now she's No,
I need more time. Actually,
okay,
it's not. I don't even need more time. I just don't want to do this. But I'm doing it for the greater good because it will help me in the long run in case like I just cannot figure out life. Like, cause think about it. What if everything goes downhill? What if the rest of my plans that I have besides like hair school just go downhill and it's just completely trash? I have a backup plan.
Yeah.
And also I can get my car.
Real.
Yeah. But
work.
So yeah, I got ready, got in the car, whatever. Oh, I was planning on, okay, so near my school is a Target, and the Target has Starbucks inside, and I have a gift card, so I was going to go inside and get coffee for me and my mom, and I was going to get a cheese Danish, and I was thinking about getting a wrap, too, like a little breakfast wrap. But tell me why, there was one person there, she was moving slow as crap, and it was like a long line of like 10 people. I was in the front, but she was taking so long to do this one lady order. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna be late. Like, I was sitting in that line for like almost 25 minutes.
Damn.
I was like, okay, no, I can't do this no more. So I had to leave. So I didn't get my Starbucks, and I was sad. Yeah, then I went to school. It was fun. It was chill. We did every day we do our little stretches, and then we do like 3 things that we're grateful for, and then we do a positive affirmation. We do that on like Tuesday, Wednesdays, and yeah, that's it. But what was I say? Oh, but today, today was so chill. Like, we stayed in the class. Usually we stay in the classroom for like from like 9:30 to like 11, and then we go like on the salon floor, and then we either practice something or sometimes we have clients. But today we stayed in there till like 12. And 12 is usually like our lunchtime, so usually we get 30 minutes. But most of the time we do whatever we want. So
right.
we usually take like an hour. But anyway, yeah, we had a little lunch. I talked to new people that I didn't talk to before. Like, they were there, but I just didn't talk to them. So I'm getting close with some of the girls, you know. So they're pretty chill. Like, they're not like. Well, at first I thought they was gonna be mad extra, but they're really chill. Like, they're real chill. They're real nice and stuff. Blase. Yeah. So what happened after that? After lunch, we really just like talked most of the day. Like, that's what we be doing. We be like talking. And if we have clients, we have clients, and if we not, then sometimes we study, sometimes we don't. But I only been there for like 2 weeks, so it's really not. Nothing for real, so I really don't got nothing to do for real because I'm not there yet. But eventually I'll be having like heck of stuff to do. What really get on my nerves though is that we have book work, and it's so annoying. And it's like, so imagine like Khan Academy mixed with, what USA Test Prep is?
Yeah.
Mixed with that, but then it's like so much like it's like standards, but like for like 10 different classes. That's how much it is. and it's so annoying. Like the way it's set up, it's like USA Test Prep, where it's like it's just there. Like it's no like there's nothing to spice up the website, so it's just like completely.
There's no like
draining
pictures, like graphics,
barely like
fun fonts.
Sometimes you get a little video, but like no, and then it's just like. Boring font, no color. I'm like, oh my god, for a beauty.
Okay,
like,
I don't understand who designs these websites. If you're someone that's designing, like Khan Academy does like an okay job at it.
Yeah, they
but,
had
like,
a little.
They have like the little figures. They like
yeah.
move, and you get little points. You have to make a school system like that. Like if it's like an online schooling website, like it can't just be some like boring like.
You can't just slap words.
You can't put like Arial bold on a white blank website and like call it a day. Like that's not how. Like you can't say what is the answer to this question A B C D.
Especially if it's like a lot. Dude.
Give us graphics. Give us. I don't
something.
care. I'll take stock images. Give me something. Give me something to look at. A colorful font.
Like and even the videos.
A Comic Sans even.
Bye. But even the videos are like so boring.
Yeah.
They're really like, okay, so like when you're dyeing hair, you have to do da 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 and da 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 and da 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 da. But also, don't forget to da 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 da.
Yeah, you have to do the same thing. That's how it is at Starbucks when you first get there. You have like 3 days.
I have to do this for 9 months.
Where you're just sitting there. Gross. Where you're just like sitting there in front of the computer and you have to go through like, this is how you wash your hands.
Yeah, like.
And it's like, girl, please.
No,
and it goes by so
right now,
slow.
like,
I hate that.
The chapter that I'm on right now is like disinfecting. It's so long. It might be like the longest chapter, bro. Like.
Also, how long is the program?
9 months.
Oh, okay.
The one I'm doing.
Yeah, real. You literally.
It's usually
that.
Longer.
Mm-hmm.
But for the program I'm doing, and because there's certain schools that I go to, it's shorter for me.
So wait, what do you get at the end? Like, what is like the?
I have to take this test, which is I have to take a state board test.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's called. But and then I just get my license, my certificate.
Work.
That's not worth it, honestly. I be thinking about it. I be like, this don't be even worth it. I'm really not doing it for myself. I mean, I'm doing it for myself, but honestly, I hate it with everything in my gut.
Well, you're doing it. And it's only 9 months. It's not like you're committing to like 4 years. Like.
But the thing is, I want to go to college.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the thing. Like, if I liked it, it would be different. I wouldn't care. Like, I'd be like, okay, 9 months. Let's lock this junk out for real, for real.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I just wish because they mainly there's different programs. Like, there's nails, there's esthetician, and then there's hair. Mm-hmm. But then there's cosmetology. But the cosmetology, it don't. Like, they're going to teach you everything, but it's mainly focused on hair. And that's the part I don't like.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm doing cosmetology and I'm learning about everything, I want everything to be equally, presented to me. Not, okay, this is hair class, but, every once in a while we'll introduce this, and this. And I just wish it was a little more. But anyway, back to my day.
Right. Sorry.
What else did we do? Literally, like, we be chilling. Like, it'd be so funny. Like, really, like, I don't even know what to say because, like, we really be talking. Oh, I did do something today. I'm tripping. So, we was talking about hair coloring today and, like, hair, correcting colors and talking about the color wheel and stuff. And, like, let's say, like, a person has red hair, right? Okay, let's say they have, like, reddish brown hair. Like, they have brown hair, but it has, like, a lot of red undertone. And then we were talking about, like, okay, how would you do that to cancel out the red but keep the brown?
Yeah.
You would add green, basically. But, yeah, we were just going over that and stuff. And then I had bleached my little mannequin's hair. I gave him a little, I forgot what it's called, what the actual name of it is called.
What is it?
I forgot. But, like, like the little whoop whoop everybody did during quarantine.
Oh, yeah. I don't know what the name
is. But there's, like, an actual name for it, not what we was calling it on the internet.
Yeah.
I forgot what it was
There's
called.
always an actual name.
Yeah.
People just make shit up. Like,
also,
anything you hear on
when
TikTok.
you get your nails done, do not let them cut your cuticles. That is so bad for your nails. Do not let them cut your cuticles.
They normally don't.
Your cuticles are never supposed to be cut.
Okay, work.
And a lot of people don't know that.
Okay, work. Well, I never cut mine. I just pushed them back.
Yeah, good job. And then you get the little,
I just cut
the
those.
dry skin. Yes, good job.
I just cut.
But don't cut
literally.
cuticles.
I have this right now. I usually just cut it off and put lotion on.
not real. That's very unsanitary. Make sure you clean around, you know. It's okay. I'll show you everything. Don't worry. Anyway.
Like I said, I literally said this earlier. This bitch goes to beauty school for 2 weeks and thinks that she's a cosmetologist. I said esthetician.
Master,
earlier.
yeah, esthetician. That's
wrong
facial.
thing. Yeah.
Body. Ooh. Anyway, but
she's a master
cosmetologist.
Real.
That's what my little license gonna say on it.
Real. Is it actually?
Yes.
That's so good.
Anyway, also they were saying how like I was telling them about how we dyed our hair. Mm. Oh, they ate me up. They ate me up so bad.
Of course they did. You should not have brought that up.
They ate me up so bad. And then I told them about how I don't think I ever told you this before. One time I bleached my whole head and then my hair started to fall out. And then I shaved my head.
When?
This is like I don't know, like I don't know.
Long time ago.
Yeah.
Before I knew you, obviously.
Yeah. Way before then. Like,
yeah.
I don't even think I was back in Georgia then.
What was I gonna say? I had something. Oh, this is off topic, but I just wanted to point it out. So since our last episode, or our last video, we posted a little clip. Anyways, the video got cut off. So after our last video, I posted a little clip on our TikTok, which is at thejustsaypod if you want to follow us. I posted a little TikTok of us talking about how we wanted to have Aaliyah on. Aaliyah's interlude, if you don't remember us talking about that. And we were just talking about how we like her content or whatever, and we want to have her on. And I go on the little Just Say Pod TikTok, a couple days ago, whatever. And I see that she favorited the video. So, hi, Aaliyah.
Potential.
Yeah. So if you're watching, hi, Queen. How are you doing?
Come join us. Say hey.
Yeah. So we're basically besties now. So yeah.
Y'all can be besties a little bit, but not too much.
Well, yeah. But
just putting that out there. You feel me? You gang, you know, tap me up, top John.
All right, not too much.
You can't take my place.
Not too much. Anyways, when I said let's be besties, I meant like all three of us, but it's okay.
I guess.
Anyways.
So no, I guess. I'm just playing like, girl, we love you, like. Dabbing on them.
But she knows our podcast exists, so that's pretty cool. Thanks for favoriting our video. Love you.
You should like it next time.
So yeah, that was kind of cool. But yeah, I'm just excited, just having fun with life recently.
Let me go back to lunch.
Okay.
Tell me why.
Back to lunch.
Yeah, back to lunch. So since I didn't have my Starbucks, I was like, okay, I want to get something because I'm mad because I didn't get my Starbucks. Ooh. But I'm trying to. Okay, so I went for a little walkie, and I was gonna get what's it called, Waffle House. Tell me why I didn't even bring my credit card. I didn't bring my credit card. I didn't bring either of my debit cards.
Apple Pay?
It's Waffle House. They don't do that.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
They do that for real now?
I've done it before.
Well, I ain't do it any time I went. I've been trying. The last time we went, they didn't let me do it.
Well, I think they only have it at some, I guess. But I've seen the little tap thing before.
Well, they don't got them at everyone, so I just didn't even go in there. Yeah. I wasn't going to walk a whole 5 minutes for them to be like, I don't take Apple Pay. And I was so mad. And I had cash, and I was supposed to bring it today because I wanted to go to Walgreens because I didn't want to spend. I have cash, but, you know, I wanted to spend it because I don't want to, like, carrying around cash for real.
Yeah. Even
though I need to because sometimes I be forgetting my card. But I'm telling you, I don't even use my cards. Like, I use Apple Pay like it's my name.
I use Apple Pay like everywhere I can.
No, seriously.
And then I keep my card. I guess if you ever want to rob me, I keep my card in the back of my phone case just so that I can like. She's in there, but we're not gonna show the number because I'm smart.
Bye.
I've almost done that before.
I was so mad.
But yeah, we love Apple Pay. And okay, can we talk about the fact that Walmart doesn't take Apple Pay in 2022? I mean, oh my God, 2023. Literally, what is that about? No, Walmart still doesn't take Apple Pay.
Dang, I don't even shop at Walmart like that. I be going to Target.
I mean,
and,
like
everywhere else.
I go like a decent amount, but like, why do y'all not take Apple Pay?
Well, I'm telling you, like I really only go to Walmart when I go with like y'all.
Makes sense.
I rarely go to Walmart, like
because it's also like literally right there. Like there's one right, so it's like convenient for us. But there's not one like right by your house.
There's a Publix right there too.
Well, yeah, but is there one right by your house?
Yeah.
Oh, well, never mind. But
we both got Publix near our house.
Real. I need to order my prom outfit.
Yeah, you should do that.
I think I'm gonna get the. Actually, I don't want to reveal the color on here.
Don't.
But I'm gonna get one of the ones that I sent you. I think we already agreed on the one that I'm getting. But I've gotten like consensus that is the one I should buy. So I just have to spend the money. I still don't know what shoes I'm wearing though. I'm on the hunt because I don't want to wear Doc Martens again. So I need to figure out something better. And I also have to figure out the makeup situation because our prom It Was All a Dream themed, which is like kind of similar to like, it's basically Euphoria themed.
Oh,
but we just can't.
I'm about to say, what?
Just legally can't call it Euphoria themed. Not only for like copyright reasons, but also because like we can't say that our school has anything to do with Euphoria. Like obviously, so I'm gonna recreate like a Euphoria makeup look, but I can't say it technically. So you didn't hear that from me. But yeah, I need to do that.
Also, when I was back to my day. When I was bleaching the little, I don't remember what it's called, but it's like for the listeners, basically it's like the little front pieces when they're like bleached or they're dyed like a certain color, but the rest of your hair is like whatever.
Yeah, if you saw
color.
Any white girl on TikTok in 2020, you know exactly
See,
what
I
we're
said that in
about.
class today. Everybody looked at me like I was stupid.
What?
They was all trying to remember the name too. So I was like, oh yeah, the little white girl things that they were doing in the front of their head with the little dye and the little beach or whatever. They looked at me like, yeah, sure, I get. Who else was doing it?
Like, right. That's
really
exactly
like
who
when
it
we
was.
started seeing it for real.
Yeah.
But
God, 2020 was a time. 2019 TikTok.
I'm sorry, but like quarantine, they had some good dances though.
Yeah, I miss the dance. I can't do the dances now. I'm not built for them. I miss when they were easy. Well, some of them are easy now. I just I don't like them as much. I miss the the Charli D'Amelio dances.
You're done for saying that. That was so racist.
What the fuck does that mean?
Because it wasn't her dance. Anyway,
it was
a joke. It was a joke.
And I'm just
saying
it was
a joke.
Bitch, nobody laughed. Anyway. All right.
Anyways, back to my day.
There's more?
Yes, there's more.
I thought we were done.
We're only at like 2:00.
Oh my god. Okay, continue.
Anyways, you took long too.
No, I know, but I thought you said that you were done.
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. So everybody looked at me like I was crazy, and then at first I didn't really want to do it because I was like, I don't want this dumb little stripe thing on my mannequin. Like,
real.
I don't need that. Like, what am I gonna do with that?
So
I was just gonna watch everybody else do it to their mannequins and call it a day. And then she was like, "Go get your butt on that mannequin." I was like, "Oh, okay." But for some reason, we used 40 volume developer.
40 volume developer.
There we go.
Yeah.
But and then we use just regular bleaching powder, right? Tell me why it took we be forgetting that they're mannequins because most of the time we don't really use the mannequins. They just do the clients or whatever. So you really don't think about this mannequin does not have heat coming out its body.
Yeah.
So it didn't. We should have left it for a longer time.
Oh.
We only wanted to go a few levels up or down, whatever the crap.
Up.
Or whatever. But we only left it in for 10 minutes.
Oh.
Thinking, okay, it's hair, so it's only gonna lift a few due to the heat, and we put in foil and stuff, and we were like, oh, they came out fine. Like, it still did its thing.
Yeah.
It just wasn't as bright as we wanted it to be.
Yeah.
But it didn't matter because it was a mannequin.
Yeah.
So.
Because you can use like a hairdryer on the foil and then warm it up.
But the thing is, we were about to like do other stuff too. Oh. And the clients were about to come in, so we were trying to hurry up.
Yeah.
Girl, tell me why everybody mine wasn't as bad as everybody else, honestly. And I find that so funny because they've been doing this for months and I've been here for 2 weeks.
Damn.
I mean, it's not like, it don't matter, whatever. But, so yeah, everybody's was patchy. Don't get me wrong, mine was patchy too. It just wasn't as noticeable as everybody else. Well, not everybody else, just a few people. Yeah. Some people was like perfect, and some people, not perfect, but like better than the others. Mm-hmm. There we go. Because I don't want to make a mistake and be like, it's perfect, but it really wasn't.
Yeah.
So. Sorry, girls, if you're watching this. It's okay. We all laughed about it anyway. We did. Like, it was so funny because none of ours came out right. Or, like, how we wanted it to be. And we're like, oh.
Yeah.
So, like, oh. And also, I talked about your hair. I was saying how, like, we did the green and we used color oops. They said that's the worst thing to ever use.
Yeah, it didn't work.
Yeah.
The only oops was buying it.
However, now I know what to do now.
Okay.
So.
Work.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to need your help for the next thing I do with my hair, so.
Okay. I mean, obviously, who else is going to help?
I mean, yeah. But I need this to hurry up and fade, even though... she died. Okay, we're back. The camera died, so we're filming on my phone.
Yeah.
But anyways, we were just finishing up Deja's day.
Yeah. It's almost done. Anyways, then after that, it was low-key like time to go after that, and I was waiting for my mom, and she was running a little late, so I was like, okay, what can I do? So I started cleaning. Tell me why I spilled all the disinfecting liquid. It's called Barbazon or whatever the crap it's called, something like that. But that's what we're supposed to be using. So, and it was spilled everywhere. Like, first of all, there's like a white carpet, and it's blue. The liquid is blue. So it got all over the carpet. And they wasn't mad, but I felt bad.
Yeah.
Then my mom came
well,
to me
at least probably the best thing to spill, like the disinfectant, of all the things that you could have spilled. Like
seriously, I could have spilled like anything.
You could have spilled like developer or like something that matters.
Something with nails or
acetone everywhere.
Ooh. Ew, that was stink so bad.
Yeah.
Oh, the bleach. Oh my god, I forget.
Oh yeah, how bad those fumes.
Okay. Also, I also learned something else. You know the vegan bleach and vegan dye that we use. It's this basically the same stuff. It just just doesn't have a strong smell.
I mean, I'll take it.
But them putting vegan on it on the box makes it like that. Basically, so I learned that basically all bleach. And all the bleach and developer and stuff, most of it is already technically vegan, but it's just sometimes they use harsher chemicals than what's in the vegan dye. But it's still the same thing. It still does the same amount of damage. Yeah. Like there's literally no difference except for the smell.
Well, it's cheap and easy to buy, so I think we just keep using it.
Like this. So let's say you get a coffee, right, and you want oat milk, and they give you almond milk.
Yeah.
Basically the same thing. You're really not going to taste it different for real.
Well, I would, but
not for real.
But I know what you're saying. It's not like that different. Yeah.
It's not like cottage cheese in oat milk. Almond milk.
Oh, cottage cheese in my coffee never needs to happen.
Ooh, yeah, real.
Just
but then my mama picked me up. And then we got Chinese food, and then I almost got into an accident, but it's a good thing that I pay attention. Pay what, girl? Pay attention to the road because they would have really knocked me off. They would have knocked me off my booty crack. I'm so for it would have been so bad. Okay, so basically, I was so let's say, okay, I'm at a red light and I'm yielding right. Yeah. But in the car, they were coming from the opposite direction, so they weren't we weren't yielding in the same direction. They were coming from the whole opposite way. Yeah. And they I was merging, but then they was turning left, right? And then I was turning right. And oh my god, that car was going so fast. First of all, they was coming so fast down the street. And then for them to turn, I'm surprised they car didn't flip over because they was going at least 80 in a 25.
Jesus.
And oh my God, I tell you, I hit that brake so quick. And literally, I rolled down the window because the person behind me had to hit their brake so quick, too. So I rolled down the window. I said, I'm sorry, these mother can't drive. And I said it. And then they laughed. And then we was like, and then we was riding next to each other.
Real.
And then they was playing music. And I was like, I was still driving, but I was like, hey, hey. And then we was like, hey. And then, yeah, it was cool. Ooh, and then somebody tried to follow me. Okay, I had to stop.
Awesome, you got it.
So me and my mom was in a car at first, and then I had to drop her to get her van, and then that's when I almost got into the accident. But then after that, I had to like pee so bad, so I was stopped at the gas station, and the gas station bathrooms was out of order, so I just went home. But while I was driving home, it was a guy that was at the gas station. And he got in the car, and he was, like, behind me for a whole, like, 30 minutes. I was like, oh, my God, please get from behind me. And then he was, like, next to me. He was at a red light. He was next to me. I look over. He's staring at me. I'm like, oh, my God. And he's following me. Like, well, I thought he was following me. I don't really know if he was following me or not.
Yeah.
But he kept looking at me through the window. I'm trying not to look because my mama taught me not to talk to strangers. I don't care. Absolutely not.
Real.
So he looking at me. He over here, like, waving at me and, winking at me. He, like giving me little weird looks. I'm like, I don't know. So I kind of broke the law and I went. I mean, it wasn't bad. It wasn't that bad. I just went over the speed limit. That's all. And like tried to get away from him because
you gotta do what you gotta do.
No, we was in like I think at that point I was like in like a 45 or a 50 or something. I had to go like 90 because I needed to get away from that man because that man was giving me such bad looks. I was like, oh no, I could not do it. Like
yeah. Well.
Okay, I'm done though.
That was our day.
Oh, then I got Jamaican food, and now I'm here. Okay, now I'm done.
Show your Jamaican food.
Oh, that's so real. Sorry, audio.
Sorry, audio listeners. This is her Jamaican food. What do you got here?
We got a little bit of mixed cabbage, but then we got some rice and peas, and then we got some oxtails and some plantains. A little oxtail sauce around everywhere.
Okay.
But that's how we do.
Yeah.
Oh, and I didn't get a drink. So, I stole from Everett.
She did. The last of my strawberry lemonade.
That I did not want to get.
I told her to take it because I don't care.
But I feel like it's rude to, like, drink somebody, like, last bit of their juice at their house.
Like, she says it's rude, but, like, I was literally telling her to do it because, like, I don't care. Like, I have no attachment to it. Like, I'll be fine. Like, that was, like, $4 at the store. Like, I can go buy another one.
So, I just be like, you know, like, let's say I bring... Like, let's say I make, what's it called? Pizza rolls. And I put them all on a plate. And I'm like, they weren't necessarily for you, but do you want some? And then we both start eating it. And if it's the last one, you better let me have that last one. That's how I say it. Because if you made it, I'm going to let you have the last one.
Yeah, but, like, I don't care. Like, that doesn't, could not give less of a fuck.
I don't know. That's just how... Like, life just always went for me. A little bit.
Understandable.
I just hit the... Ooh, that hurt so bad. But sometimes, like, when I do this, like, when I, like, brush my fingers through my hair, like, sometimes, like, a little... Like, because they're not all, like... Especially at the, what's it called? The scalp. And if there's a few flyaways, ooh, they get right under the nail. Oh. And it just pull, but it don't even feel like it's pulled up one strand. Mm-hmm. It be pulling like the whole lock. I be like, oh, Lord,
ow,
Lord.
Yeah, and my head hurts after I wear a hat all day.
Look, so, I want to get into hats.
Yeah, you should.
But I feel like I always look weird with hats. I want to get those beanies that everybody get in nowadays.
The like, square ones.
That too. But not those. Like, just the beanie that got.
Which one?
Any beanie that she got, I guess. I don't know. The cute ones. I don't know.
But, like, what does it look like?
A beanie. It's just a beanie, but...
Oh, so you're just saying that you want to get beanies.
Yeah.
Okay.
But, like, it's,
I thought you were talking
it's the ones that don't fold. Like, they kind of just fit perfectly on your head.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But the ones that, like, cool design and stuff, basically, like, the only reason I saw them is because... Well, I've been seeing them, but the only reason I'm like, maybe I should get them because I got it, and I was like, because I never seen them on people that I knew. Mm-hmm. I just seen them on like celebrities, and, influencers and stuff. But I was like, they actually do look good on people. We get it.
Real.
Also, have you got your outfit for SZA?
No,
What
I don't
are you
know what
gonna
I'm
wear?
I want to wear like earth tones. Like I was thinking like green, brown. But I want to do like I want it to be good.
Yeah,
Like good.
same.
Cuz I don't know. We talked about this in the last video, but we have 11th row for SZA. Floor 11th row. So we're going to be like 20 feet from Solana, and I'm losing my mind because what do you mean? Like, actually, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean by that? Like, why? How is that possible?
Why?
So I'm just a little scared for that because that's literally a month away, which is weird. But I'm excited. It's going to be very fun. But yeah, lots of fun things coming up. And then I graduate soon, have my little birthday soon.
Hopefully, we all move in a house soon.
So true.
That's the one thing I can say I'm like really mainly excited for because we don't have to worry about living.
Yeah.
Whoa. Like living situations.
Yeah. Because that's been like the biggest thing that we've talked about like the past couple years.
Because we didn't know if we really wanted to go to. Ooh, excuse me. But like college was like a big question mark for both of us.
Yeah.
Like, do I want to go? Do I really need to go? Do I want to go? Like, should I go?
Yeah, because like I mentioned in the last video, I think I'm taking a gap year. So I'm just going to be figuring stuff out.
Yeah, like I did. Hopefully you do a better job at it than I did. Because I'm low-key like still in the same position I was.
Yeah, I'm going to try to structure it really well and like make sure I'm staying on things. I'm going to be very strict with myself this year because I don't want to let myself get like comfortable being like out of school and like having all the time to like stay at home and do nothing because like there are a lot of things I want to do, so I need to make sure that I'm spending my time doing them. But I really am sick of adults telling me to like make sure that I use my gap year wisely because like why are you in my business?
Not real.
Like,
also, I really want to point out that like college has no age limit, you know?
Yeah. Like I literally told someone that I didn't want to go to college immediately out of high school because like I don't really have all the money in the world and like you're paying like why would I pay a lot of money to go somewhere and like not know what I want to major in? Like that doesn't make any sense. Like especially so why wouldn't I just wait?
Especially like with you, it's like you don't necessarily like all the stuff that you want to do. You don't necessarily need to go to college for.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's how I felt too.
Yeah.
You don't need to go to college to learn how to design. You know what I mean? Like if you know how to do it, just do it.
Yeah, exactly. I'm so conflicted though. I think I want to go
for the experience though, low-key.
I don't know what I want to do cause like I like writing a lot and people have been telling me recently that I should like pursue it, but then I just want to do everything.
Then do it.
I want to do literally everything. Like
no, because that's exactly how I am, and I told myself, I said, I'm not letting like decision making be the death of me. You know what I mean? Like I couldn't decide if I wanted to do fashion design and interior design, or if I wanted to do event planning, or if I wanted to do hair, or if I wanted to do nails. So I just told myself I'm gonna do all of it.
Right. Because like I want to do like I love like graphic design and I love making like posters and album covers and designing clothes and like making t-shirts and hoodies and all that kind of stuff. And then I also love like writing and like I really like creative writing, like songwriting and poem writing and all these other things. And then I want to get more into like actually making music. Like that's something that I've always wanted to do. Like I
didn't know that.
I've kind of always dreamt of being a pop star. Like I always wanted to be Ariana Grande when I was a kid.
I'm sorry, a pop star. You know what that immediately turned me into? Polly Pocket. I don't know why, but anytime somebody says pop, that's the first.
I was a Polly Pocket bitch. I loved those things. I never chewed on them though. Like most people talk about. People are always like, I love chewing on the clothes.
I didn't have like the dolls and stuff, but I watched like the movies and the show and all that. I had that one. I had it on a CD. My mom had a little portable little CD player. Every time we went on any road trip, put that thing on.
Real. But yeah, I want to do everything.
Then do it honestly because that's what I want to do. I just want to do a lot of different things.
I feel like it would be so sick to like make music and like design my own merch, album covers, like produce everything and like, or not necessarily produce, I would need help with that, but like publish everything and like have the rights to everything and also like make everything. Like just the idea of like being an artist and like creating your own vision, because I feel like a lot of artists are like kind of turn into like either what their management wants them to be or like what they think will do well in the public, instead of like, and like it's kind of hard when your creative vision is in someone else's hands. Like you can direct your own videos and stuff, but like that's, you don't really have like all of the control in the world. So like I think it would be really cool to like be able to curate my own image in that regard and like make everything myself and make sure that every visual is exactly as I would want it to be. So I think that would be cool. But
I feel you now, because I do want, like, because I was thinking about it, I was like, I don't want to, you know, minimize my like experience with life and like something I want to do. So I think I'm just gonna like, cause I definitely want to have a salon. Mm-hmm. Like that's, I mean, just because why waste my, even though I don't really necessarily want to do this, but why waste my license, you know, when we pay all this money for me to go and learn all this stuff and, you know, get the license just for it to be in an attic and to do nothing with it. So even if my name is just like on the business and my license is there, I can have people like rent out booths and stuff. Mm-hmm. But I want to have it where there is a section for hair, and then like barbering, like haircuts and all that, and then also nail stuff, and then I also want to do like facial stuff. But I want to have it all in like one big building. Mm-hmm. That way, like they can come in and get all of it done in one place. You know. And then I also want to have, I don't know really what I want to do with fashion design. I think I'm leading like more towards the styling and not necessarily the designing part. Mm-hmm. So like, you know, when like they do runway shows, they give you like, they of course they have like the designer's clothes, but then I would be the person that would pick out different shoes.
Like dress you.
Exactly.
Like dressing models.
Exactly. Exactly. Styling, and then also even if there's like in stores, styling the mannequins and, you know, just different stuff like that. Then I also want to do interior design. Yeah. That would have its own business, and then I also want to do event planning. Mm-hmm. But also my cosmetology stuff can go into that. Mm-hmm. And also so can my styling. Yeah. So all that you
could really just incorporate it into one big.
So that's what I'm thinking about doing. Is just like gathering everything that I'm good at, whether I like it or not. Yeah. And just do it. Real. Because it's money coming in regardless. Right. And then even if that's why I told myself when I was so worried about like what I wanted to do, I kind of focused on like my happiness and not what I really needed to do. Yeah. So I just want to, like, I do like all this stuff, but I don't necessarily want to do all this stuff for the rest of my life. Yeah. I do the styling for the rest of my life, and I do interior design for the rest of my life. Yeah. Or the event planning. Yeah. It's just the hair. I don't want to do that for the rest of my life. Right. This is just a now thing. Yeah. So I figured if I got the license, I might as well use it. Yeah. Stack up all the money, and then that way, when I'm older and like either about to like retire or even like in the middle of it, I can just, at that point, if I'm like, if it's going well, I'm racking up bank. Yeah. I can do the stuff that I want to do. Real. Like go travel and stuff. That's the main goal, is have enough money to be able to travel whenever I want to. Yeah. That's what my dad does. Like literally, like that's what he tells me. Like every time we talk about any type of school business or whatever, he's like, whatever you do, stack up all your money to, so that way you can have money to travel whenever you feel like it. Yeah. Because that's what he does. Anytime he like, okay, I'm tired of this, he literally goes to the DR, go to the Dominican Republic, go to Paris. Right. That's what he do. Right. And sometimes he go alone, sometimes he take us, but yeah, the fact that he can do that whenever he wants to says something. So I want to do that too. Yeah. Ultimately, like, I don't know. I want to do everything. I would love to model too and like design, and I don't know. I've really been obsessed with like, God, I forget the designer's name, but he's the guy who runs, he owns the label Kid Super. I've been obsessed with his work recently, and he just did a collection for Louis Vuitton, and it was so sick. Like, he did this whole thing where like he had all of the like workers in the Louis Vuitton like studio. It was like 70 people or something. Like, he had them all handwrite a letter to, I forget if it was like their past selves or something like that. It was something really, it was to write a letter to like your home, like, cause he wanted to go back to like the roots of Louis Vuitton with like, they like started with
doing like travel stuff. So he like wanted to go back to the roots of like travel theme. So he had everyone like write a letter to their home and like talk about like when people write letters home when they're like away.
Yeah.
So he wanted to do that. So he had everyone write a letter, and then he got them all embroidered on sheets of fabric and then made a suit out of it. So it's like a suit made out of all these letters. It's on the Louis Vuitton Instagram if you want to see it. But
shout out Louis Vuitton.
I love Louis Vuitton. I really liked Virgil Abloh's Louis Vuitton, and I could talk about Virgil Abloh. We could do an entire episode of me just talking about Virgil Abloh because I love that man. Rest in peace. But yeah, so I'm just excited that there's good things going on there. And then I just saw this, I don't remember who it was. There was this show where the whole, like, fashion show happened, and everyone was, like, sitting at a table, like, and they were all eating. And at the end of the show, this model was, like, sitting at a table the whole time, and she stood up and walked away, and her dress was the tablecloth. So she, like, stood up, and as she walked away, like, took the entire, like, top of the table with her. And, like, all the drinks and shit, like, fell on the floor. And there were, like, stains all over the dress. It was so sick. But I don't know. I think I see I've been so inspired recently because, like, Paris Fashion Week is going on. And, like, just been seeing so much happening. So, yeah. See, here's me going on a tangent about clothes. I really want to do...
Go on a tangent about clothes.
I just want to do everything so bad. Because, like...
Why didn't we think of that before?
That's so true.
On, like, designing?
Yeah. Well, because I want to, like, the goal for me is to, like, be able to get enough of some sort of social media platform, I guess. Enough to, like, create, like, an income from it. And then from that income, just kind of do all the things that I've always wanted to do. Like, I think the biggest mistake that I see influencers make is that they don't do anything with their fame. I don't want to say fame. They don't really do it. They don't do anything with, like, the attention that they get. Like, they get the attention of the whole world and everyone's looking at them. And then they just keep making TikToks. Like, they don't do anything. Because, like, it's okay to, like, stay at your roots, which, like, obviously, like, a lot of people, like, if they follow you for a reason, they're not going to want you to stray away from that. But, like,
do something
to just have, like, these people with, like, 10 million...
Even if it's, like, a small little brand.
Right.
You know,
but to see people have, like, 10 million followers and they're not doing anything with it, like, that's always been so strange to me. Because, like, I've kind of, like, always known that, like, if I ever got
big
some sort of fame, like, I've known exactly what I would want to do with it. So it's just kind of frustrating to see people in that position that, like, don't know what they're doing. Because, like, obviously, like, I'm kind of thankful that, like, my YouTube channel never took off when I was, like, 12 or 13 or 14, because, like, that would just be, I mean, I feel like it would be probably just horrendous for my, like, self-esteem and just, like, growing up, because, like, I got, like, a couple hate comments when I was, like, 11 and 12, like, making YouTube videos, and it was, like, so strange to me just because I'd never had, like, such negative attention, like, directed at me like that. So I'm kind of glad that I never, like, had the world's eyes on me when I was younger. But I don't know. I just feel like if I were in a position where I started doing well and I got successful, like, I would know how to create a brand that people would care about and, like,
I feel like that should be, like,
market myself.
The go-to, like, even if you weren't planning on it, I feel like financially that is the smartest thing you can do.
Yeah.
Whether it gets big or it doesn't. Like,
yeah.
If it's successful or not, at least you tried.
Yeah.
And if it is successful, then boom, you made it.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
And also people who aren't saving money. Ooh, that really bothers me.
If you got, like, a TikTok like account, and let's say you're, like, it's all about, like, yo-yos. You better make a website and sell some yo-yos then.
Yes. Oh my God, let me talk about this.
Like, that's easy money.
The best example, I think, of any influencer that marketed off of their Emma Chamberlain, hands down, is the smartest influencer I've ever seen, because she
first of all, her YouTube videos, because she just making profit.
She single-handedly created a genre of YouTube videos and a style of editing, all based on her as a person and her personality and what she liked and edited as, and then created, like, she was known for her editing and coffee. Like, that was it. And then she blew up.
Boom, coffee brand.
And then, ow, my grip. Oh, that hurts so bad. Wow. Oh my God. Hello? Jesus. Ow. Okay, sorry. That was the most pain in the world ever. But Emma Chamberlain, back to Emma Chamberlain, she like got this huge platform of drinking coffee, made a coffee company, and now it's like sold in Whole Foods and Sprouts and like Erewhon.
That's what I'm saying.
And
like it's just simple stuff, and you just make it.
Like, she did it. It was true to her. It had a cute art style. Like, she made the packaging adorable, and it like related to her, and it was cute little animals, and like she has her little cats, and like everything about her brand. I think Emma Chamberlain is like the perfect idea, the perfect picture of what an influencer should do with their platform. Right. Like she expanded to the point
at the freaking Met Gala.
Yeah, she literally interviewed at the Met Gala, and now she's like Louis Vuitton's it girl. They dress her for every event. She gets invited to Fashion Week. She goes to all these shows. Like, she went from a YouTuber that was kind of hated,
a quirky YouTuber that nobody.
People hated her for a while. Do you remember the hate train of her?
Trust me.
Because people were like calling her musty and saying that she wasn't funny and like she was just trying to be quirky. She disappeared from the internet for like
also you didn't know
a little bit.
I said quirky.
Quirky?
Yeah.
She like disappeared from the internet for a little, came back, and all of a sudden she does all this. Like, she's like, as much as I am a fan of her, like from an outside perspective, like looking at her career, like you can't deny that she is one of the smartest, whether you like her or not. You can't deny that she is so incredibly smart and
and even me, like,
whether it's credit to her or her management, whoever it was.
I'd say more her because it like her brand, like anything that she does, it doesn't. Like, a lot of times people get caught up in, like, the management and what they want and what the management thinks is best for them. But I feel like Emma, she low-key, like, even if it is run by her management, but I feel like if she's like, no, this isn't me, she's not going to go through with it.
Yeah. Because I feel like, well, her thing has always been, like, authenticity. And, like, whether or not she is, her that we're seeing is actually authentic and actually what she wants to do, like, she is like the like, I'm being myself influencer. Like, she started this whole wave of people just like blowing up. Because like, if she never existed, like people like Antonio Garza and Lorray and like all these people who like kind of use the same editing style and like kind of blew up for having this like random sense of humor that nobody had seen before, like all of these people like kind of followed suit because she was doing well. And I mean, it worked because like literally the number one way to like blow up is to be yourself and like have a personality that just attracts other people. Exactly. And like that's really all it takes, because then you just do that and people are like, really, oh, I like you.
If your personality attracts other people, all you gotta do is just
and we're seeing it with Aaliyah too, because this girl, she's blowing up simply just for her fashion sense and her personality, and I'm hoping that she does something with it.
She better create a clothing
she's
brand.
gonna have. She has to. There's gonna be a label or
she's too smart for that. Or something. She has to. Like.
So I'm really excited because I feel like Aaliyah could be like almost a new age Emma Chamberlain, in the sense that like she's blowing up for being so different from everything else that's out. And also, it's a good
thing for like low key. Like I hate to be that girl, but it's a good thing for the black community because we don't have that many people in the black community who like completely show themselves, because a lot of times, like, I hate to say it, but like I don't really know, I just see from like what I've seen like on YouTube, a lot of the times like a lot of YouTubers that blow up, they kind of like start to change, and a lot of times I feel like with black people, they try to like, they just want to be the best, and sometimes they lose themselves when they're trying to be the best, and it doesn't turn out too well. And not saying it's just black people, but like just.
And the other thing about it is like, people can tell when you change because people see you from...
Especially the people that's been there.
People see you from the beginning. So, like, if you change, you lose your followers. Yeah. And once again, like, I think that's something that Emma Chamberlain has done so well, is because, like, she's this person who's not relatable whatsoever. Like, the lifestyle that she lives now, nothing about it is like, oh yeah, me too. Like, I don't drive a nice car. I don't go to Air One every day. I don't have a really nice gym like membership. I don't live in a mansion that was toured by AD. I don't go to the Met Gala. I don't get dressed by Louis Vuitton. But for some reason, like, her personality just feels so comfortable because she's created this whole image of just being yourself, and that's all it took. And like, even same thing with her podcast. Like, it just feels like you're sitting in a room talking with your friend, but somehow she's like...
That's what we want to do.
She's right. And she's so far away from being someone who you can be close with. Like, she has, I think, like 20 million subscribers on YouTube or something. Like, she's so far removed from the normal lifestyle, but for some reason, she was able to keep that, like, we're on the same level kind of mentality. Like, she just feels like you're talking to your friend, especially because I've been watching her since like she first blew up in like 2016 or 2017.
From that,
so
I think it was like her first apartment.
Yeah, it was when she lived with, I remember, like, I started watching when she lived with her mom because she did this video.
I watched it after that.
Because she posted this video where she did like a haul from the Dollar Tree, and it was just like funny. And I just remember thinking, like, wow, I've never seen a video like this before. Because it was just her being, like... It was literally just, like, a sarcastic, like, haul from the Dollar Tree.
We got a lot.
Yeah. It was literally just, like, her being sarcastic, like, being like, look at these good Q-tips. And, like, I was crying, laughing. Like, she was just able to be herself and create a huge image from it. All right, well, we are getting kind of long here, so I guess we should probably end. But this has been fun. I've enjoyed sitting and talking with you guys.
Yeah. Can you think, imagine, like, we went, like, way past our time limit. In the beginning of this, we were like, oh, my God, what are we talking about? Like,
no, literally.
Oh, my God.
But you can tell that we were off our game earlier this week. I'll literally insert a clip of the silence from that video. Like, it was so bad.
This week?
Yeah, because we had no idea what we were doing.
We had like 11 minutes of literally like
most
it was literally silent.
It was like 11 minutes.
Some of it was silent.
It was
just
awful. Like, we had no idea what we were doing. Well, thank you for watching and or listening. Thank you for supporting us again.
Real.
I guess follow us on all of our social medias if you don't already.
Our podcast social medias and our personal.
Yes. All of our podcast social medias are at Just Say Pod. All of my social medias are at Everett Cortland.
All mine are at Deja.Ayana with 2 A's at the end.
Exactly.
I like that for us, like how all of ours is.
Yeah,
like,
my Snapchat is Everett Court, but whatever.
Like, my everything is the same.
Yeah,
my Instagram, my TikTok, my Twitter.
Yeah.
My Snapchat.
No, literally everything except my Snapchat is the same, but it's like the same thing, just cut off the last 4 letters. Anyways, thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next one.
Peace.